Hello students, welcome in our channel. Students, the next example, case study, it is for the case study. The India Meteorological Department observes seasonal and annual rainfall every year in different subdivisions of our country. It helps them to compare and analyze the result. The table below shows subdivisions wise seasonal monsoon rainfall in millimeter in 2023. So the table is given here for the year 2023. Okay, and this is a seasonal rainfall. So here rainfall gives in millimeter 200 to 400, and that is the number of subdivisions are 3. Okay, and the 400 to 600 millimeter rainfall in the 4 subdivision, 600 to 800, 7, 800 to 1000, 4, 1000 to 1200, that is the 3, and 1200 to 1400 in the 3. So let us study how can we find out the questions that based on this information. Okay, based on this information, there is a question. So here we try out, that is a make out the table that in such a way that we can find out the answer of the given question. So here students, first that is the rainfall, these are the classes, okay, so that is the first one. Second one, that the number of subdivisions mean that is the frequency. So here we write down that Fi, okay, we write down that Fi. So here we write here Fi. Then 3, 4, 7, 4, 3, 3, and the total of these is equal to 24. Okay students, then the third column, that third column is for the cumulative frequency. Third column is for the cumulative frequency, and it is of the less than time cumulative frequency. Less than time cumulative frequency, students, starting from the upper to lower. Okay, so now from top to bottom we start. First write down 3 as it, then 3 plus 4, then it means 7, 7 plus 7, then it means 14, and the 14 plus 14, then it gives 18, 18 plus 3, 21, and 21 plus 3, that is the 24. And here the cumulative frequency is right, our method is right, because the total of the frequency and the cumulative frequency are equal. Now dear students, if you observe these rainfall, then these rainfalls are continuous. Okay, these classes are continuous, so there is no problem to, do not worry about to continue the classes. It is already continued. Okay, so now here the fourth column will be for the xi, and xi means the class mark. Xi means the class mark, that is the middle one term in between the 200 and 400. So between 200 and 400, that is the 300. Then 400 to 600, class mark is 500. 600 to 800, that will be 700. 800 to 1000, then 900. 1000 to 1200, that is 1100. 1100. Then 1200 to 1400, then it will be 1300. So it will be going on. Then here the last column is for the students, that is a FI That is for FI. So that means the multiplication of this Fi and this one xi. So here 300 into 3, that is a 900. 500 into 4, that is a 2000. 700 into 7, 4900. 900 into 4, that is 3600. 1100 multiply 3, that is 3300. 1300 multiply 3, that is 3900. Okay, and then such a way we have to find out the total of this. That means we have to find out the summation Fi xi. So the summation Fi xi means the addition of these Fi xi. So it will be 18,600. Okay, so on the information given above, answer the following questions. So the first question is that write the modal class. Write the modal class. Now dear student, see here, modal means the mode. And how can we find out the mode? That is the maximum frequency. Mode means the maximum frequency. So here see, this is the column of the maximum frequency. So which one is the maximum frequency? So the 7 is the maximum frequency. And then here we say that the modal class. Write the modal class. So for this is the mode and this is the class. For this mode, so it is called the modal class. So here 600 to 800 is the modal class. example students, find the median of the given data. Okay, so we have to find out the median. But for the median, the formula is that if you have to calculate the median, okay, I write here that median is equal to L plus N upon 2 minus CF divided by F, okay, and multiply H. So this is the formula for the median. So now here we want the L, we want the value of L, we want the value of N, okay, and we want the value of CF, that is a cumulative frequency. Then here also F, and we want the value of also the H. Okay, so if we have these five values, then we can substitute this value in the median formula and then we can get the answer. But here how can we find out these values? First the N is here total. Total is the 24. Total of the frequency is 24 students. So that means it is called as the N. It is called capital N, 24. So here students, N upon 2 is equal to 12. Okay, and upon 2 directly we answer 12. Now the lower limit. Okay, how can we find out the lower limit? So now here the N is the 12 student. So here cumulative frequency greater than 12. The cumulative frequency just greater than 12, and that will be here students, cumulative frequency just greater than 12. See here students, just greater than 12, that means the 14. Okay students, that means the 14. So this one, just greater than 12. So now here we take the value of the cumulative frequency previous one, that is the CF. This will be CF. Then here the lower class limit. So take the lower class limit as a 600. Okay. So here we write 600. And then students, that is the value of frequency. So the value of frequency here is the F. So here CF is 7 and here F is 7. Now the H means the distance between these classes. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. So 1200 minus 1000, that will be 200. Okay, so now we have the all values and then we can put this value in this formula. So here L, that is the 600 plus here N upon 2, that is the 12 minus CF is the 7, F is 7 and multiply 200. So here 600 plus 5 upon 7 multiply 200. So here 600 plus here 1000 upon 7. Okay. So now here median. So now here median is equal to that 600 plus. So 1000 divided by 7. So here 1000 divided by 7. So 7 ones are 7 here. 3, 0, 4 here, minus 2, then here 0, 2 here, then 6, then 0, 8, then here 4 again, then here 0, taking 0, 142.85. 142.85. Okay students, and then here 0.85 and then 2, then 4. So median, so the median is equal to 742.85. 742.85. Okay students. Next one question students. Find the mean rainfall in the season. Okay. Here we have to find out the value of mean. Okay. So here mean, the formula for the mean is equal to summation fi xi divided by summation fi. Here we call it as summation fi as the n also. Okay. So now here summation fi xi is the 18,600 students. 18,600. So I write here 18,600. And the summation fi students, so that is a 24. Okay. So now here simplify this. After simplification, that is here 12 2s are 24, 12 1s are, then here students, we do that 18600, then here 5, then here 60, then 5 again, okay, 00, and here 0, 0, okay. So 1 5 5 0, okay, and then again the 1550 upon 2, that means 2 sevens are 2 sevens are 2 fives are, okay. So the mean is equal to 775. A subdivision having at least 800 millimeter rainfall during monsoon season is considered a good rainfall subdivision. Then, how many subdivisions have good rainfall? So now here, the question is that at least 800 millimeter rainfall is considered as a good rainfall. Okay, as we consider 800 millimeter as a good rainfall, then the number of subdivisions here, the number of subdivisions, okay, number of subdivisions is equal to, that will be the 4 plus 3, here 4 plus 3 plus 3, 4 plus 3 plus 3, and that will be equal to 10.